KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.
Here's your Weather Xtreme video for this Sunday, October 21st. I'm meteorologist Bill Murray, and fall has finally arrived across central and north Alabama. And you can feel it out there this morning. Temperatures in the 30s across Tennessee Valley. We're in the lower 40s generally across central Alabama. Some of the normally colder spots checking in the 30s. We'll probably even see a few freezing readings from those normally colder spots in north Alabama before the morning is over. Now today, promising to be a beautiful day. Lots of clear blue skies, plenty of sunshine. But temperatures are going to struggle with the cold air advection pattern in place across Alabama. We'll struggle to get out of the 60s over the northern part of the state. Parts of central Alabama around the I-20 corridor, topping out near 60 degrees, lower middle 60s over south central Alabama. All of the cooler air thanks to sprawling high pressure over Iowa, pushing a cold front through the state yesterday morning. That cold front now lying along the Gulf Coast. Secondary cold front moved in overnight last night, accompanied by clouds, but nothing else. Just a reinforcing shot of drier and cooler air that will now settle up over the southeast for the next couple of days. Now, tonight, frost may be a problem, especially over the northern third of the area, areas from Lamar, Fayette, Walker, northern Jefferson, through Coleman, Blount, St. Clair, over to Calhoun, Claiborne, points north. You could be dealing with patchy frost overnight tonight. Some of the normally colder locations in the Tennessee Valley could drop to near freezing or even a little below. So for those areas, a freeze is possible, but fairly widespread frost expected in those areas that we'll be seeing 30s. I-20 corridor, 39 to 40 degrees, except over near Anniston. They're going to be a little chillier. A little warm as you move south, but patchy frost is the story for tonight. Keep in mind any tender vegetation that you have that may be exposed to those conditions could be harmed by those cold temperatures. Now, Monday promises to be a nice day. Plenty of sunshine, some high clouds moving across the area. We'll see high temperatures topping out in the upper 60s. That's good news for our friends over at Pizzitz Middle School, and I showed you this 4-panel chart from the GFS here because that's what 450 launch weather officers have been learning from this month as they trained on how to use the models to predict the weather to forecast a launch day. And back a week or 10 days ago, they predicted that Monday, the 22nd, would be their day, and it looks like that's going to turn out to be a good day. They have to take lots of factors into consideration like clouds and icing. Strong winds aloft are not a good thing. Obviously, they don't want to take off in rain, and surface winds are a problem if they get above 5 knots, because the balloon's kind of hard to handle. So those launch weather officers, I think, have picked a good day, and we wish them good luck as they attempt to collect their payload again for the fourth straight year. Now, let's move out in time. Tuesday and Wednesday, ridging moving across southeast. You can see it there depicted in the 300 millibar chart. That little bit of ridging moving out of the Arklatex across Alabama. That means fine conditions for us across central and north Alabama. Temperatures topping out near 70 into the lower 70s. Overnight lows 48 to 50 degrees. Now there is some activity along the Gulf Coast. Disturbance moving through that area may cause some rain in the Tuesday, Wednesday time period, with another rainy period in the Thursday, Friday. So the week looking wet along the beautiful beaches of Alabama and northwest Florida. But here in Alabama, Tuesday and Wednesday, in central Alabama at least, we're going to be high and dry. Temperatures forecast over the next few days. Here we go. 60 today at Birmingham, 67 tomorrow, 72 on Tuesday. We'll drop back to around 71 degrees on Wednesday and fall back into the 60s on Thursday and Friday. Thursday going to be a transition day. Showers moving across the area as a low pressure system tracks along the Gulf of Mexico coast. That's going to give us clouds and a little bit cooler temperatures. And then Friday be a transition day to a nice weekend. Here is the GFS for Thursday at noon, showing that disturbed area of weather moving along the Gulf Coast. Low pressure trying to form there south of the Mississippi coast. Showers spreading up into Mississippi and Alabama. But don't get your hopes up. The GFS only printing out 0.036 inches of rain at Birmingham, and I think that's pretty darn accurate. Most areas less than 1/10 of an inch of rain in the activity that moves through late on Thursday into Friday morning. Now, as we go through time, here's Saturday at noon, showing that low along the Gulf Coast, getting its act together, heading up the East Coast as a coastal low, high pressure building into Alabama, and that sets the stage for a beautiful weekend. We should see plenty of sunshine on Saturday and Sunday. High temperatures topping out of the lower 70s. Overnight lows will be near 50 degrees. Now, as we start to use our voodoo talents and look out into time, trick-or-treaters, Wednesday the 31st, of course, Halloween. Look at that big rain area moving through Louisiana and western Mississippi. That would be arriving into Alabama right in time for trick-or-treating. So we'll hope that the timing gets disrupted there somewhere along the way. But we really could use the rain. Rainfall needs in the short term are critical now across much of central Alabama. Now, going further out into voodoo territory, let's look at the 5th of November. That's 384 hours out on that Monday, showing a strong low pressure system moving through the Great Lakes region, strong cold front pushing through Alabama and the deep south, and that looks like a hefty rain and storm event for us. So no, it doesn't have a real severe weather look, although that's not out of the realm of possibility. We aren't getting into our secondary severe weather season, but it does look like some much needed and beneficial rain for Alabama. Indeed, the GFS showing that we should see somewhere between 2 and 6 inches across Alabama over the next 16 days. And while that may be a bit overdone, we'll be optimistic that some much needed rain is heading our way. No much needed rain today. Should be a beautiful day. Hope you get to get out and enjoy it. It's going to be a little coolish. You may need a jacket or a sweater as you head out. But I hope that you have a great week. And as I always tell you, keep an eye to the sky because there's always something fun to look at.
KS Heating and Air, the team ensuring your comfort.